Alright guys, welcome back. It's Punt Factor. We're going to jump into League Match 3. I lied, 4. It's probably be the last one of the evening, and I'll finish up number 5 tomorrow. But, man, we've been running into some spicy stuff. We had a Grind Station combo, League Match 1. Uh, we had a Snow Jund, like Snowy Jund, which was weird. And then we just went against Enduring Ideal, which I haven't heard about for like 3 years. I used to actually play that deck, and all matchups I feel like we can deal with. So, that's the good thing. I don't, at this stage of the game, with how I'm kind of relearning and tweaking this new value town, I I don't care too much about the league results. I care more about, did we get blown out? And if we did, this hand's kind of screwy, but it has a turn 4 knight. So let's just keep it. And if we did is there something like, that we could do to essentially stay competitive? Sorry, I lost my train of thought there midway through. I was thinking about what we could go against and how bad this hand is that I kept. Um, but yeah, the Grinding Station combo feels fine. Uh, I know what I need to see now when I'm playing against it. So Secure Tribe Scout, I'm really happy to have this knight on 2. Just get a basic plains here and drop this thing. So this is going to be a really sweet hand if we're playing against Amulet. Looks like we are. Or Field of the Dead. Because this could definitely be Field of the Dead as well. Okay, so just got a forest here. Another Tribe Scout. There's a path, which is really good. Let's go ahead and play a Finks out. Gain some life. Let's hold up path. And let's swing. So we definitely we need to present a clock. And holding knight back for a Ghost Quarter activation isn't going to be the way to do it. But yeah, the idea of running these early leagues like this, especially if you're not playing like a crazy tier deck, you really just need to figure out. And I think at any time, with any deck, even if it is like a really good meta deck, you really need to figure out what you're looking for in every matchup. Um, for example, that Grinding Station matchup. I didn't realize how awesome Scoos is in that matchup. Um, I probably would have mulliganed a little more aggressively for Graveyard Hate in the way of Knight of the Reliquary, Flashing in Bajuka Bog, or Scavenging Ooze. Those are just things that you don't know until you just get a bunch of reps in. So I guess this is sort of like a, don't get discouraged if you're losing a lot with a deck that you enjoy playing. Because you will most definitely increase your odds. Okay, so there's double path. 2, 3, 4. Three, four. They have Boros Garrison. They'll flash it in. So 4, 5, 6. Why don't we just do that? They're gonna flash in Garrison. That was actually a mistake. Okay, maybe not. So one interaction with Amulet is the turn they go crazy. I'm surprised they didn't flash that in. Maybe that was a misclick. So there's a Ghost Quarter. I'm not. Do I want to show them that? We can really tempo them out here. Yeah, why not? I think we're going to anyway. Um, yeah, let's get a little aggressive here. I could have grabbed another Ghost Quarter and hit their Selesnya Sanctuary, but if they drop an Azusa, they didn't even search. Are they out of basics already? What are we... Are we playing against Amulet? Okay. I'm going to treat this like we're playing against Amulet. We are going to get rid of the voices. We're going to bring in Assassin's Trophy. We're going to drop the Scoozes. We're going to bring in Aven Mind Sensor, Night of Autumn. I feel like I want to keep the combo in here to a certain degree. I think we can probably drop a couple coursers. We want Damping Sphere. So we're going to drop all the coursers. And then let's go ahead and drop a Sphinx. So in this matchup, we are looking for big knights and Damping Sphere. Aven Mind Sensor is icing on the cake, and ideally we have one piece of removal. So any combination of these cards for the most part is going to be a good opener in our hand. Aven Mind Sensor can single-handedly just shut this deck down. So this hand looks great. We have a couple pieces of what we were looking for. We have an early bird. We have a little bit of interaction, and we have knight. They showed us that they had like no basics in the deck. Okay, so there's an amulet. So that's a good start for them. But we have a good start of our own. So because they have Amulet out, we have to be way more aggressive with our knight. Azusa. Ancient Strains. Okay. Interesting they wouldn't have tapped the Gemstone Mine there. I mean, they may not have anything in their deck they can cast with 2 mana. Okay, so we are playing Field of the Dead. Good to know. I should have brought in my Plague Engineers. Did not think about it. So let's go ahead and just grab this. Let's play out our knight. And we are going to be going ham on their fields. So we know they have Field of the Dead in hand. We know they have Gemstone Mine. And that's it. So Colony Garden. Okay. So we do have to be careful because we do not have Ramanap. So I think what we want to do is let's pass the turn here. Two, three, four. So we have 3 Ghost Quarters in the deck. Ideally, we're going to hit their bounce lands. If they're going the Field of the Dead route, so we are going to tap here, blow this up, get a Ghost Quarter here, here, and here. Cast Collected Company. Sphinx. Then we are going to Ghost Quarter that. Assassin's Trophy is a great draw here. So we're going to swing in. We're going to keep our Night Activation open. Okay. Going to play Overgrown Tomb. And we will Assassin's Trophy this. It does ramp them, but if they don't have one of those in play, they cannot cast a bounce land. They wouldn't hit a Titan this turn with that. Once Upon a Time is going to hit. A Prime Time. Okay, so we know they have a Prime Time. Gonna go ahead and Ghost Quarter here. So the amazing thing is they are gonna have to pick up a land after this Ghost Quarter. Okay, so we have 13. Okay, they have Titan. So one, two, three, four. If they drop Castle Garenbrig, I'm going to assume they have more basics in their deck. So 6 brings them down to 11. Then we can path something and yeah, I think we play it safe with Knight here. Bring him down to 11. Keep a Knight activation. And then also keep our Path to Exile up. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead, Ghost Quarter their gemstone mine. Because I don't want them to have any sort of blue mana. So I think we just go for it here. Cool. And that is how you pick apart Amulet Titan. Um, that was probably the perfect showing an example of how to pick this deck apart. Knight of the Reliquary. And not having Ramanap, uh, it's fine. I feel like if you are careful with your ghost quarters, I feel like you're fine. Um, cool. And we didn't even see Aven Mind Sensor. God forbid they play a Titan and we flash an Aven Mind Sensor and path their Titan. Like, that's just absolutely devastating for them. Uh, Damping Sphere is absolutely devastating for them. So there you go, guys. Right now we're 2-2. I'm gonna have to play the other league match tomorrow, but hope you guys are enjoying this. I am so excited about this deck. I can't even describe to you. So excited. Um, hope you guys are enjoying it, and we'll definitely be tweaking around the sideboard once we kind of get a feel for how the meta is online. Because I haven't run a ton of leagues with the deck. I've just been kind of like tweaking and tuning and playing, the 2 player queues and some open play, just to sort of get the numbers right. But I'm going to start jamming league after league after league. Once I get the meta sort of figured out a little bit, at least to see, what I expect to see, we'll narrow down our sideboard and hopefully we'll have a pretty awesome Value Town style deck that we can be happy with again. So hope you guys are enjoying the content. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. It's Pun Factor. More to come.